I chose to go into drama because as a little kid, I was very outgoing and things like that. I was very nervous going into high school, and I thought drama would be a really good way to meet new people and have some fun doing it, and maybe gain some acting skills along the way. We were in the old building at the time when I started Drama 10, and I remember walking in, and it was my very first class ever because I had it first block. We were all grade 10s, but it wasn't, once you walked in that room, there wasn't so much pressure, and everybody just kind of got along with everyone, and it was a lot of fun that first day. What I personally have taken away from the drama program was, before I started, I was definitely almost kind of afraid to be myself, because I mean, when you get into high school, in grade 10, you're terrified about what people are going to think of you and if you can be yourself. But I just remember every time I would walk into this room or the room at the old building, I knew I could always be myself.
After Cassie's line, do it all together. When the battle's lost and won, in chorus.
When the hurly-burly's done. When the battle's lost and won. When the battle's lost and won.
After you do a performance and you know you've done a good job, it's the most rewarding feeling ever. There isn't really words to describe it. Just walking off that stage, knowing that that whole audience loved what you just did, and knowing that all the hard work that you put in for all those months finally paid off is such an amazing feeling. I've grown as a person, and I have skills that I can take away later into life. Like if I go into something where I need to do public speaking or something like that, I know I have the confidence to do it because I did drama all these years, and I'm not afraid to get up in front of people, and that's a skill that a lot of people don't have. I think choosing drama as an option is a really good idea because you meet tons of great people, you gain lots of confidence, and it's a really great way when you're coming into a brand new building and you don't really know your place yet, you don't really know who you're going to become or who you want to be. It's a really great way just to kind of figure out yourself and gain some confidence and kind of feel like you have a place in the school, because I know the drama room has always felt like my home.
Oh.
Bonjour, my name is Justin Mercier.
Salut tout le monde, my name is Renee Boutan.
Now, as you're entering high school with so many options, why would you ever want to choose French?
Well, there are all sorts of traveling opportunities. Like me, for example. I went to France for 3 months on an exchange. I got to live with this great family, got to go to school, and it was just absolutely amazing. I even got to tour other parts of Europe while I was there.
And then I got to go on a 6-week summer week student exchange program with the YMCA. It was just an amazing experience. I got a full-time job down there, I lived with the family, and I got to tour on weekends and weeknights. It was just an amazing opportunity. La belle province de Québec, je me souviens.
Stop daydreaming.
Sorry.
You have to let them know about the French choices at Memorial.
Well, at Memorial we have 2 different streams of French.
French 10-3 is for someone who'd like to start studying French. Or, if you already have a little bit of knowledge of French, you could choose French 20-3. Afterwards, you'd only have 1 course left to complete, French 30-3.
Or, if you know a little bit of French, you can just start off in 10-9, which is a higher level course. However, if you're an immersion student, you can start in 20-9.
Both are great choices. Remember that Canada's a bilingual country, and our 2 official languages are English and French. It's also really helpful to have if you're interested in going into business or tourism.
Being bilingual looks great on a resume.
You know what? I think we need to mention some of the benefits of being in French class.
Like field trips to the art gallery pour pratiquer le français and studying French art.
Don't forget afterwards you can eat at the creperie. Yum!
C'est délicieux.
Or sometimes in class you get to experience the goûter français.
Croissant, baguette, pâté, fromage, fondue, and les crêpes.
And don't forget about those French movies we watch. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well, we have to get going now. Think about all that you can do for French and all French can do for you, especially if you like to eat and travel.
Languages are where it's at. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I took the music program at the school because music's a big part of my life. I'm surrounded by music all the time, and growing up I listened to a lot of music, like music. I've been playing instruments since I was fairly young, and so having that option in school was a great thing for me.
When I first came to band, I was a little intimidated. I hadn't been here before. I'd say about a month in, it was fine. It was just a good atmosphere. And
Music helps you, I guess, escape from the world and the stresses around that are incorporated with high school and life, and it's just a really good way to spend some time in the afternoon to escape everything and find a way to relax and enjoy yourself. As in any form of music, whether it's choir or band, you have your options. You could choose what suits you best. Like in band, you could choose your instrument and work on that and develop yourself as a musician. My skill set, I think, has improved a lot. My confidence, I found, has gone up in my playing and my singing, and I've noticed that I've been both playing and singing better since I've been able to practice and have had instructors that know what they're doing and have been able to tell me how to improve.
Pull out your wallet, put it in the air and sing. I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad. So bad. By all of the
I think that the music program has given me a chance to actually learn more about music and to enjoy it more. Before I came to the program, I wasn't as musically inclined, I guess, but after a couple years of it, it's really allowed me to take music as a part of my life and to enjoy it more.
Piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever.
Aspiring junior high student that is considering their options of what they want to do in high school, I would definitely encourage the music program, both choir and or band. The music's a wonderful way, like I said before, to just escape the things of the world and the stresses of high school and life in general. It's just a safe place, I guess. It's fun and comfortable.
Turn away from it all like a blind man. Stand on the fence, but it don't work.
Keep coming up with love, but it's so soft and so
I chose to take German because, well, it's my heritage. All of my grandparents came from Germany, and I thought it'd be really cool to keep up the language so I can communicate with them.
Entering the German class was a little nerve-wracking because you're going into an environment that is foreign to you. It's the entire culture, and the classroom really tries to emulate that when you come in here, you are learning and respecting another culture, but it was different from what I expected, but an awesome experience.
I grew up with German, so coming into an actual classroom was really cool because I wasn't just hearing things, I was actually learning them. So I'm so much more confident to actually speak in German now. I'll actually be traveling to Germany for a month so I can meet family and just see the country. So hopefully that'll even hone my skills more.
Looking at German and the practical applications of it in life, living in Alberta especially, it has very many rural communities that are German-based. So if you're looking to go into a profession afterwards or even the trades, it is very useful language to have to be able to operate in Alberta and be able to communicate with people and respect where they're coming from.
I'd say the most memorable thing about German class is just meeting people who also have the same interest in you as you in the actual language, and being able to start understanding German music. To someone going from junior high into high school, I would definitely say take German because it's a lot of fun and it's really, really interesting. You can not only just learn about pop culture in Germany, you actually learn how to communicate with people, and yeah, just a lot of fun doing it.
1, 2, Polizei, 3, 4, Grenadier, 5, 6, Autokett, 7, 8, gute Nacht, 9, 10, schlafen gehen, ja, 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 was ist los, was ist das? 1, 2, Polizei, 3, 4, Grenadier, 5, 6, Autokett, 7, 8, gute Nacht, 9, 10, schlafen gehen, ja, 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 was ist los, was ist das?
I've kind of been into art like my whole life, and I just wanted to see what a class would be like as opposed to just like doodling when I have free time. I always enjoyed it, but I never really knew what I was good at, and I like in the classroom I kind of figure out, hey, like I like this and I don't as much like this type of art type thing.
Art comes naturally to me. I am always doing something random with art, with paper, with paints and everything. I always come up with something random when it comes to art. It was what I was expecting. Compared to junior high, it was exactly what I would look for in an art class.
I thought it would be really cool because, I don't know, it's something I'm into, and I liked how the classroom itself is really laid back. Like, he likes the music playing, and it's just like, do what you want, and then there's rules, of course, but it's really chill as opposed to my other classes.
Something I took away is to always represent yourself through your artwork, not to do what someone else tells you to do. If someone gives you something that's pretty much basic form, you take it into your own hands and present something that you think it would look like to your eyes.
I found that sometimes I'm more talented in a certain area than I thought I was, or I'm a little more creative in this area or something. So I've learned a few things like that about myself.
I'm really good with paper, so I would be able to create a lot of artwork, 3D sculptures, paints and everything.
I'd say it's a really fun class. It's like a break from your other classes. You're like, yay, it's art. It's not as demanding, but it's still a good class to be in. You learn a lot.
Art class is multifaceted. You can find anything to do here, so if you don't know what direction you're going in artistically, you will find it in art class.
The Japanese program at Memorial not only gives students the opportunity to learn another language, but also learn about the rich history and culture of Japan. Students learn more than just ancient history, they also get to study modern-day pop culture. Everyone is given the chance to learn in a very unique way. Learning happens through Japanese art, fashion, demonstrations, and getting to try authentic Japanese cuisine. By taking Japanese, you're experiencing more than just a class, you're experiencing a